All right, kids, I want the weights in the ball up on your bar. We're going to get warmed up. You guys ready? Let's go. Let's do this. I'm going to count down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to thighs and lift. You got it. Nice and tall. Smile. We're here. Woo! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Add jumping jack arm. It's quick. We're moving and grooving. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Cross it over and pull it down. No leaning. Nice and tall. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Take it to a step touch and pull it in. Pull it in. That's it. If you want, you can add a little pep in that step. There you go. 4, 3. Now sweep those arms up and over and take it up to a wider step. That's it. Woo! 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now pull it and tap it. Just tap that heel. You can choose to stay in place or travel it. That's it. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now arms up. I'm going to tap my instep. Try to look straight ahead, no leaning forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 more to go. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. March in place. You got it. Pump those arms. Now I'm going to go out, out, in, in. This foot's going to lead. 4, 3. It's the same tempo, but it's an out, out, in, in. So I'm still marching. I'm still going one foot then the other. I'm just taking a wider step. That's it. Get a little lower. 8 more. 7. Where's those arms? 6, 5. 4 more. Here's 4. 3, 2. In place, jump rope. So I'm just lifting those heels, right? Just my heels. Or you can bounce the knees. Or you can actually take your toes off the mat. Or maybe you do an alternating heel lift. But we're moving. The core is pulling in. 7, 6. Now this foot here is going to start that in place march. Now I'm on the opposite foot leading. It's this side. We're going to take it out and in. Ready? Step wide, step in. Out, in. That's right. Nice and tall in that spine. Watch that posture. Don't walk like this. 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3. Get lower. 2. In place. Jump rope. I can just lift my heels. Then I can do a little run here. A small hop. Or maybe we're going to go side, side. You're going to pick it. What's working for you today? But give me 8 more, or whatever that is. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Easy march. This foot is going to lead. This one right here. Got it? Now this foot is going to step forward just slightly. You're going to lift the opposite knee up. You'll step back. The other foot steps forward, and you'll lift a knee. So think of a platform in front of you. Let's go slow. Step, lift, take it back. Other foot steps forward. So if you've ever done step aerobics, you're stepping up onto your step, right? So step up, lift up, step off your step. Up, back. I never have any movement stop, so it's not like I tap a toe. It's constant right foot, left foot. You got it? Yes, you do. Let's pick it up. Step. Step forward, step back. You can exhale on the lift. So how many of you have ever done step aerobics? Not you? Lift. Lift. I knew you did. Now, if you want on that knee up, you can add, shoot that ball, do your layup. Lift. Come on. Lift. But you can choose your intensity. I started here, and I added a hop and a lift, right? So you don't have to do that. Okay, no hop. Hands to the hips. We're still doing that same move. You can stay facing straight ahead, or we can travel it. I angle my body and I move down my mat. I don't stop my feet. Step, lift, 1, 2. Step, lift, step, lift. So you guys are choosing to stay in place. You're right with us. You're just not looking crazy here going from one end of your mat to the next. Let's add some chest. In. You got it. Don't forget to breathe. Woo! Squeeze the pecs. Keep it moving. 1, 2. Come on. 3, 4. 4 more. 3, 2. Back to me march. That wasn't so bad, right? Feet a little wider. Side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm going to go back to my hands to my hips. I'm going to bring it down and tap a toe. You got it. So we get the feet moving first. And then I'm going to reach that arm up. And I'm reaching it nice and long. I'm feeling that stretch through my side. Lift, lift. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now instead of keeping my feet wide, I'll press that arm straight up and I'll move it. It's it. You're choosing how big to move. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now give me 2 step touches. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice. My arms will sweep up and over, up and over. If that's not good for your shoulder, maybe stay low, low circles, or maybe just swing it low like this. Yeah? If you want, you can put some pep in that step again and do a sweep. Core has to be involved, right? Always supporting that spine. Getting a little warmer, just a little. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4 more. 3, 2. Now step out and do a side lunge and give me those shoulders forward. Having lots of fun so far. Roll it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms reach out. I'm going to take 1 arm. 7 more times. Here's 6, 5, 4, 2. Hold center. We're going to sweep down and up. We'll come back to those lunges on the other side. Proud chest. Balance that dinner plate on that head. 3, 2. Arms out like a T. And we go to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. Here's 4, 3, 2. Bring it to center. We'll sweep. Inhale, exhale. Down, lift, down, lift. 4 more. And 3, 2. Now let's clasp those hands. I'm going to pulse. 3, 2, 1. Sweep it up. Clasp. Sweep it up. 1, 2, 3. Sweep. And sweep. 1, 2, 3. Sweep. Now stay here and pulse. Now instead of doing 3 pulses, I'm going to change to 4. And it will stand straight. Then I'll show you how to make it harder. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you give me 4 total. Then lift up. Up. 1, 2. Lift up. Nothing like choking on your granola bar. And lift. Now harder on the arms up. I can hop in like a little jumping jack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 8 more. Because these are fun. Don't let me miscount. Unless you want to do more. We're halfway there. 3 more. Don't forget, engage those inner thighs, glutes, and core. Now we'll stay out and pause. I'm going to do a figure 8 with my arms. Lift that foot. You choose how high to lift it and how low to bend. Yes. Woo! As I'm lifting, I'm firing these oblique muscles. I feel everything in my lower body working. Whoop. Love it. I'm trying to keep my timer going. Other things keep showing up on my watch. We'll just turn that one off. Hang tight. Keep moving. Turn that one off. And back on. 4, 3. Take it back to a lunge. I'm going to grab one hand, make a fist with the other, and just twist. Side to side. Looking good. Looking good. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Turn. Reach those arms long. Knee over the ankle. Stay here at the arms. Lower. Bring the arms up. Down. Up. Driving through that front heel. Keeping your spine tall. Keeping the core engaged. Arms are parallel, yes? Now hold it up. Drive it in. Tap your toes. My standing leg is not going to change. It stays bent. And I'm just tapping those toes, not my whole foot. I want you to go 3 quick. 1, 2, 3. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 2, 3. Yeah. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now singles, I'm going to cross it over. Cross. So I'm taking my right hand and tapping my left, or vice versa, whichever one you're on. Second set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn back to me. Lunges side to side. Here we go. We doing okay so far? We're staying hydrated. I hope we drank water before we came to class. That's always helpful. Freeze. Turn. Get your positioning correct. Arms, chest height. Here we go. Down, sweep them up. Chest height to the ceiling. 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. Drive a knee in. Tap out. Diagonal reach. Reach. 4 more. Here's 4. 3, 2. Now you're going to pulse it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Reset. Pull. Drive. Drive. Reset. Just those toes, please. 2, 3. Woo! Halfway there. Pause. You got 4 more to go. Reach it up. 3 more. Reach it up. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Okay. Tempo. Cross it over. 1, 2. I'm just taking the opposite hand, tapping it to that thigh. Don't forget to breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lunge it. Grab it. Twist it. Pop it. Woo! Come on. Are you still with me? Check in. Check in. Hello. Hello. Are you tuned into my channel? Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now go back to those toe taps and swing. Feet are wide. Arms are swinging but under control. Now I'm going to kick back. Kick. You got it. If you don't like the kickback, you stay with the toes tapping. You got it. Woo. Now the arms should not be like noodles. They're not though, right? Now keep the legs moving. Bring the arms out. Pull it back. Pull it back. Yeah. Isn't this a fun way to warm up? Yeah, you want to get that heart pumping, blood flowing. Good. Just keep that smile on your face. Oh no, we're still friends. 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, I'm going to step out, bring it up, out, bring it down. So I'm breaking down a jumping jack. No jumping here. Good. Pause. Push it up. Pause. Out. So this is one option instead of jumping. I'll show you a little more cardio, but still low impact. I'm going to stay in place and tap. Out, up, out, down. I know you might feel like, okay, this is too much coordination. If that's the case, just take the arms out. Or maybe press them up. We try. Now, full jumping jack, I'd be taking both legs, right? Now, the arms can go how we rehearsed. Don't feel uncoordinated. Just do what you want to do. Do what your body will think it can do. Right? In a low impact, remember, you can just tap those toes, right? And just take those arms with you. Maybe do them this way. How you doing, my little jumpers? 8, 7, 6. You're picking it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap your toes forward. So whenever the heart rate is up, we don't just want to come to a complete stop. So even if you would need that break, you don't just go, okay, I'm going to stop and let me catch up. No, you have to keep moving. Do this. Walk around the room, right? But don't just stop on me. Okay, now I'm going to take this leg to the corner, step in, other leg goes to the corner. Corner, corner. So this is slightly modified. Now the opposite arm, or actually the same arm, is going to reach away from that leg. Take a nice little diagonal from the fingertips to the heel. Now if I want to make this bigger, I would turn completely sideways. So now I'm stepping more towards the center line of my mat versus a diagonal. So the more I turn my body, the more it's going to work. Now let's pick it up. And I can add a little hop if you want. And don't worry about staying with the beat of the music, right? I just want you to move and I want your breathing to change. Because when your breathing changes, you're strengthening the heart and lungs. However, you should be able to talk to whoever you're working out with. If it's just me, you gotta be able to talk to me without gasping for air. You gotta get a complete sentence out, right? It's called the talk test. So use that to gauge if you should slow down or if you need to pick it up. Woo! One more set. I'm going to take both arms. That requires even more energy. Yes. Watch the knees. Don't let that foot get stuck and you turn that knee. 4, 3, 2. Let's go back to tapping those toes. Do we make it? Don't say barely. Okay. So now we're going to transition to our next segment. Yay! We're going to use our ball and our weights. So they should be up on your chair, up on your bar. So it's all ready. Less movement bending down. Be careful when your heart rate is up. You don't want to put your head below your heart to pick something up. Okay? All right. So you're going to place that ball between the thighs. You're going to face me. One hand will be on your bar. The other hand obviously will have the weight. Okay? If you have a heavier weight and it's hard to keep up, you're going to go slower. So I want you to press those legs closer together, like you're pressing air already out of your ball. I want you to raise up onto your toes. Keep your body against the wall behind you. Slide down by bending your knees. Hold that here. Take this arm here. I'm going to do a shoulder press, one arm. I'm going to get the arm moving, and I'm going to add the legs. If this does not feel good to your heels, ankles, knees, right, toes, put your heels down. Now, as I push up, I'm going to squeeze into my ball. Go. Up. Up. And you're more than welcome to add the other weight to this hand as well. Press. It should be inner thigh, butt, and belly working. You got to feel all those while you're being supported from your core. If you're getting warm, open up doors. Push. Push. Lift. Lift. You got it. Now bring it to parallel. Pulse the ball with a tiny push up. It's tiny. So you have to remember to support this movement from here. I'm squeezing this muscle to give support to my shoulder. Be mindful of that. Make sure your shoulder's not cranking up. That's very common with weights. As soon as we put weights in the hands, all of a sudden our shoulders are to our ears. Press, 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 press. Come on. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to face your bar. Grab the ball. So I'm going to cue left and right. So I had the weight in my right hand. The ball is going to go in my left. So the ball is going to go in the opposite hand as your weight. Keep the weight with your hand. We're not using our bar at all. So you're going to take the weight leg. Okay, so it's my right hand. My right leg is forward. The left hand's going to press the ball into my inner thigh. The weight's going to hang here. That ball is going to stay tight on that thigh. I'm going to do a side raise as I lunge. Why do I want the ball here? I want to make sure your inner thigh is staying engaged. So you're just gently pressing into that ball. That's going to give some support to the lower back, the hips, the glutes, the back, the inner thigh. Those all work together. And I want that knee over that front ankle. Out, in, out, in. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold that weight out there. Little pulses. Little ones. If it doesn't feel good, go back to a full range and slower. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the back foot in. The ball meets the weight. I'm going to move back, lift my bar just in case. Hinge forward, tuck your tail, reverse flies. So I got a ball in one hand, a weight in the other. That's going to try and throw off your balance. Your job is to stay strong in your core. Keep your tail slightly tucked. Flatten out that lower back. Pull. Come on. Shh. Before you know it, we're going to go into abs and stretching. Class will be over. Come on. Make sure you're not craning your neck. It's in line with your spine. Pull. Come on. We go for 8, 7, 6, yeah, 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Now remember which hand had the weight, okay? We're going to put it down. Put the ball between both thighs. You're facing your bar. I'm going to raise up onto my toes again. You don't have to. You can always have your feet flat. We're going to do a 1 count squat, down and up. Down, up. On the up, I want you to squeeze your ball. No booty should stick out. I'm sliding completely down that wall. Back of my head, glutes sliding right along it. Let me look. And you're choosing how far you bend. That's it. Inhale, exhale. We're going to be going back to that first move. Yes. And the only thing is we'll be facing the opposite direction. If you want to still see me, you can always switch your chair to the other side. But I'll cue you. As long as you can listen, you'll know what's going on. 3, come on. 2, hold it down. Little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1. Constant pressure on that ball, please. Come on, work hard. Your body's counting on you. If your lower back is getting kind of crabby, our form is off. Pull your belly in deeper. Send that tail down. Flatten it out. So don't be here the whole time with your butt sticking out. Yes? Correct. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now hold it in a down position. Squeeze the ball and release. To the beat. In, in, in. 3 body parts are squeezing that ball. BBT, butt, belly, thighs. Yes? Can you feel your core engaged? Pull it in, zip it up. Glutes. Yes. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release. Grab that weight, put it in the opposite hand. I'm going left. You guys are probably going right. The opposite hand will go onto your bar. My back is to you. That's okay. All right. Releve. Bend the knees. Palm faces forward. Shoulder press up and down. Up. So I'm just holding those legs still. My ball is tight. My tail is tucked. My core is pulling in and up. I want full range if you can. Arm goes all the way up, all the way down. Light grip on that weight. Put the energy into the shoulders and the lower body, not the hands. You can exhale on the up. If this is too easy for you, grab your other weight, double it up. And if that gets too hard, then you know to get rid of it. Come on. Lot to do yet. Up, down, up, down, up. Come halfway down, pulse. Now I'm going to add the legs. I squeeze that ball. You can choose to hold the legs still. This time I added a little bounce. But you can keep the legs still and just squeeze into your ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when that weight's going up an inch and back down to parallel, I squeeze the ball as my arm presses up. So all the muscles are going bam at the same time. I hope you're starting to feel something somewhere in a good place. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to face your bar. Put your ball in the opposite hand. Okay? So the arm that has the weight is the foot that steps forward. Okay? I'll cue it slow. Put the ball in your other hand to set up. Lunge back with that right leg. Put the ball against your thigh. So I'm crossing over. Cross over to that thigh. Yes. Okay? All right. Nice and tall. Down and up. Side raise. Keep that ball tight. And again, you can move down and up. You can stay in place with that pressure into that ball, engaging the inner thigh. You pick what you want to do, okay? Just make sure you're being safe and your form is spot on. Make sure you're not leaning forward to hold that ball in place, okay? Down and up. Come on, kids. We got this. Down and up, out, in. Can you feel that spine growing taller? Crown of the head taller. 3, 2, hold this. Little pulses. Woo! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Remember, when you're doing just one side, it's going to try to throw your balance off. 4, 3, bring your back foot in. I'll step back a little bit. Bend those knees, hinge forward, tuck your tail, pull the belly in, reverse fly. So if your ball does not have enough looseness to it that you can grab onto it, you can add the other weight, you can just use nothing. That's why these are real squishy, so we can grab onto them with one hand. Watch the neck, watch that lower back. Bend your knees more. So I see chins to chest like this, that's not correct. The neck should be an extension of the spine, going in that diagonal. Come on. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Both feet equal weight. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge because only one side of your body has the weight. Squeeze those blades, please. 2 more. Last one. Nicely done. Put the ball down. Keep the one weight. We're going to go back into some triceps. Not back. We're going to go into some triceps. So I'm going to put the weight into my right hand. My left arm's going to come onto my bar. I'm going to bend both knees. And I want you to reach your right toes behind you. My palm is facing behind me. I'm going to come up for 2 with my leg and my arm. Let me see if I like it the other way. I don't know which way I like it better. I think I'm going to match arm and leg. So many ways to do this. Up, up, down, down. Up for 2, down for 2. Up. Are you squeezing the booty or are you squeezing the back of that arm? Make sure your hips are in a straight line. The arm is straight. The palm faces behind you. So you're reaching the palm towards the wall behind you and then the ceiling. Now hold this one up, and let's pulse it. Woo! My stabilizing leg, my standing leg is bent. I'm firing that tricep. I'm reaching that leg long. Come on. Squeeze a lemon in that armpit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now step forward with that foot. I'm going to go into a split lunge, and I'm going to take that front heel off the floor. You don't have to. Palm forward. I'm going to lunge and do a bicep curl. So my upper arm is to my side. Yep. Are we sweating? Okay. Are we still friends? Yeah, it was my idea to come inside. I'm sorry. Come on. You're squeezing that tennis ball right in front of that elbow. Woo! In, up, in. Watch our time. Come on. Shh. Now I'm going to pulse it. Ready? So I'm not going all the way down. I'm focusing on just that mid-range. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it in. Switch the weight to the other hand. Woo! Come one arm's length from your chair. If that's too much, if that's like not enough support for your back, you can always go closer, okay? So if that's too much, if you'll strain the lower back, come in not as long of a lever. Okay, so my knees are bent. I'm going to slide the leg that matches the weight behind me. Palm faces behind me. We'll lift and lower. Lift, tap, lift. So I don't bring that foot all the way next to the other foot. It just taps down, my toes are reaching long. Glutes, tricep, of course the core. Don't forget to breathe. Woo! Before you know it, it's ab time. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Hold this one. Pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need you to keep your hips in a straight line. I need you to keep the crown of your head nice and long. Shoulder is down that back. Squeeze that lemon under that armpit. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Watch that neck. Don't strain it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heel comes forward. Split lunge. You can choose to raise your front heel or not. Palm faces forward. Now bicep curl in the lunge. You got it. Nice and tall on that spine. Upper arm, glued to that rib cage. Look at that wrist. Make sure the weight's not pulling that wrist down. You got it. In, down. Come on. Curl. Curl. Shh. Shh. Bam. Bam. Ready for tempo? Why not? Find that mid zone. You got it. If you need to go slower, you go slower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. Woo. Don't forget to breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Good. Put that weight down. Knees are bent. Hands resting on your bar. I'm going to take my right toes back, just the right toes. Now I'm keeping my left heel raised. You don't have to. You can put that foot down. But you're going to keep that knee bent, so I'm constantly working this quad. You got it. Woo. Let's go tempo. Now I'm not going to touch the floor anymore. I'm going to drive a knee and reach a toe back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Put that foot next to the other foot. Woo! Are we ready? Knees are bent. Heels are lifted if you want. Slow. Left toes back and in. Out. In. Out. In. Don't be leaning like this. That's going to put too much weight on that knee and strain to your lower back. 4. You don't have to have this heel raised. It can be flat. 4, 3. Let's pick it up. Next level. Knee, hover the leg. Just reach it long. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Stretch it back. Woo! Straighten those legs. Hands go to the floor. I'm looking out versus my head heavier. I'm looking out towards the top of my mat. Press the back of those knees nice and straight. Soften those knees, hands flat. Take it back to a plank. Squeeze in those armpits. Hold it there. I'm going to check and make sure we're doing okay in our time. Woo! We're trying to do 20, 20, 20 today. So you do 20 minutes of cardio, 20 minutes of upper and lower, 20 minutes abs, and a stretch. And you've got about 30 seconds left before we're going to go full into those abs. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now take your right knee to the left. Put it back. Left knee over to the right. Crunch. The leg that's staying has to be strong. You're reaching that leg long. You're firing those glute muscles. Quads. Cross. When you need a break, you'll lower to your knees and stretch, and then come back up and join us at any time. Okay, I'm gonna pick up my pace. 1 and 1, 2, 2, 3. So yeah, my knee is going side to side. I'm not gonna take my whole body with me, just that knee. And you're gonna fire those obliques. You're looking awesome. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To your knees, stretch back quickly, make a cup with your hand, and bring those fingertips to your wrists. All right, so I'm gonna grab onto that ball and my weights. Then I'm gonna go into a side plank. Okay, come on, make sure you're hydrating, please. All right, so I'm gonna start with my weights. So I'm on my one side, as everyone have their head, woo, clunk. Take your head on this side of the mat. I'm glad it wasn't on your toes. Okay, and the weight's gonna be right in front of me. So you can be on a forearm if you have a wrist issue. You can be on your palm of the hand, arm straight. We'll be doing side planks. Another modification is what we're doing with our legs. I can keep both knees stacked like a clam. I can reach my top leg long and just have one leg straight, or I can scissor my legs and have 2 legs straight, okay? All right, so pick your poison. That was a lot to pick from. All right, so I'm gonna grab onto my weight, and I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna bend the elbow, thread through, bend the elbow, and lift up. So it's bend, thread, bend, up, bend, thread. 3, 4. I'm following that weight. 5. Woo! 6. 7. Good. Now this time I'm going to lower my hips, lower the weights, bring it back up. Take it down for 2. Up for 2. Now remember, you can always have that bottom knee down to help. You can also have 2 knees stacked. If this is too much for that shoulder, pay attention. Down, zip it up, down, up. So that weight's going right to the thigh. Back up. 1 more. Hold it here, clam. I got both knees stacked now. Both knees stacked. You can have the hips off the mat. You can have them on the mat. Yep. You can do an up and down for the last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did we survive that? Okay, other side. Hey, you're on the mat. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this, right? All right, any other modifications needed other than the ones I gave you? Anybody have any issues? Didn't feel well? Okay. And also, if you're on your forearm, you might want to roll up your mat, make it more soft, okay? All right, so I got the weight in that hand. I start with my knees to the top edge of my mat. I need some space here, not collapsed. Keep the knees stacked, level 1. Level 2, one leg goes out, keep the hips stacked. Level 3, slide the leg behind. Got it? Grab onto that weight. We're gonna lift it up, bend, thread. Lift up, thread. Inhale, shh, exhale, lift, bend, through. Up, bend, thread, bend, up, bend, thread. 4 more. Remember, instructors can't count. 3, I might be off. 2, we try our best. Now hold this one up. I'll lower my hips with my weight and bring it back up. Now here I can take a knee down if I need it. That's a lot. I could also stack both knees, and maybe I don't do my hip. Maybe I just do my arm and hold that position. That's still working. Up, down, up, down. 2 more, up, down, One more. Good. Stack those knees if they're not already there. Let's have that arm back up. We're going to do our clam. So you can start with that bottom hip down. Straight arm. Connect the shoulder to your back, or you can hold it up. Now that requires a little bit more from your quads, your glutes. We can also go up and down, up and down. And you don't have to clam. Maybe you keep the knees straight together and lift up and down. Like, the options are limitless. Two more, one more, and release. Woo! Okay, grab onto your ball. Here, I'll face this way. Grab onto that ball. Place it at the bra line. If you don't have a ball, you would simply just lie on your back. You just won't get the big stretch over, that's all. All right, we're not going over yet. Not yet. So I'm holding this crunch here. I'm already in flexion. Weights in the hands. Let's just do the weights. I'm going to press out to a diagonal. So it's the same as my quads, that same diagonal. Now I'm going to do a little crunch in, and I'm making my ball more of a circle than it being smashed. So it's like the air is back in, the air is out. Does that make sense? Think of in, not just the up. I'm going to march it. Right, left. You don't have to march. Up, down, up, down, up. 8. Keep that chin to your chest so the neck doesn't feel strained. Pick an exercise, part of it maybe, and stay with that one. One more. I'm going to release my weights, hands behind my head. You can come to parallel if you have any vertigo or eye pressure issues. I'm going to stretch it over. Get a nice stretch in that rib cage. Nod the chin to chest. Go back to my weights. That ball is going to go a little lower, just a little bit. Okay? Or actually, it's going to go higher. I struggle with the low, high, which way's which. Go more towards your shoulder blades so I can lift my legs like this. If this is not giving you enough support for your neck by crunching in, put your head down or put the ball underneath your head, okay? Palms parallel, facing the ceiling. I'm going to take my toes down as I bicep curl and then bring them back to that table. Tap down. Bring it up. I can also do one leg. I can also start with my feet down and lifting it up. See all the options? Tap, 2, up. I feel my belly working so hard as my toes touch down so I don't move my pelvis or change the spine. You got it. Curl. Woo! Tempo. Keep strong. Stay strong. You don't have to touch the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything down. I'll stretch over that ball again. If you've got a better stretch, do it. Bring it back up. Bring those knees back in, all the way in now, not tabletop, closer towards you, okay? Grab onto the weights, palms turned in. My right knee stays in, my left leg goes out. I switch. Switch, hold, switch. Can you feel your belly? It's like, yowza! Tempo, but not your back. Shh. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5. You don't have to go crazy. 3, 2, 1. Release. Stretch. Best part, right? All right, hands behind your thighs. Bring it on up. Put the ball underneath your feet. Woo! Moving right along. All right, so I'm going to start with my hands supporting me behind me. Feet are parallel, legs together. Toes on, heels off. Shoulders down. I'm going to roll it out. Pull it in. Now you can make this the easiest thing of the day. I'm going to work so hard bringing it in from my core and the back of my legs. I'm not slouching. My shoulders are down. You can soften your elbows with no slouching. Now, if this is easy, take your hands off. So I'm not going back yet and coming in. I'm staying still, if you've noticed. Out, in. If this is still too easy, hold those weights. Out, pull it in. Inhale out. Shoulders are down, yes. Keep that pressure off that lower back. You can always keep your hands behind. Now I'm going to come in and row. I'm leaning back. I'm pulling through. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, out. I'm going to go tempo. Here we go. Give me 8, 7. You better be firing those glutes when you're the furthest away from your center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll out the ball. Reach forward. Enjoy the stretch. Do we survive that one? I hope so. Okay. Grab the ball with your feet. Lay all the way down. All right, so I can feel my inner thighs engaged, my glutes engaged. My arms are resting on the mat. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest. I'm going to reach everything up for 3 counts. Put it back down. Lower back. Push it down. 1, 2, 3. 1. Squeeze your booty. If you want a longer break, take it. I'm going to stay up on this one. My right foot's going to go up, then my left. See my balls moving? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't go crazy. 8. Woo! 7, anchor at that lower back. Or put your hands under your booty. Right? Hands can go underneath if they need to. Well, now I'm stuck like this. All right. Now I'm going to be able to go a lot longer because I had that support. If you need it, hug those knees in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love it. Don't you love feeling your abs? Okay, put the ball between the thighs. Grab back onto your weights. Walk your feet a little further out. Arms straight up. We're going to come up. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the ball coming down. Chin to chest. Find that lower back. Lift up. Take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest. Yes. Let's add on. I'm going to come up. 2, 3. Kick a leg. Bring it down. 2, 3. So I'm going to go up. 2, 3. Other leg. Kick. Squeeze the ball coming down. Melt your spine. Chin to chest. Kick that leg. Down. 2, 3, 4. Nod that chin. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that ball. 2, 3, 4. Never dragging that head, right? You don't have to lift this leg. Don't have to lift it at all. Yes, lengthen. Stay strong. Squeeze that ball coming down. Those thighs will help support the belly. We're going to do one more. We're going to stay up. Good. Put those weights down. Come back onto your forearms, tabletop your legs. And again, shoulders are back. They're down. Chest is open. Ball is tight. Without moving your pelvis, I'm going to tap the toes for 2. Bring it back to table. Inhale. Exhale. So hardly anything's moving but these legs, but oh my gosh, do I feel my core? Can you feel it? You can't just let the body go when you're tapping down. Look at your pelvis. Look at the hips. Make sure nothing else is moving. Push through those arms to get the chest open more. Yes. Come on. Down for 2, up for 2. You got it. Now draw those knees way in. Now I'm going to press it out, in, out. So this is harder. The lever is longer. Maybe you need to keep those knees bent. Inhale, exhale. Woohoo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bring those legs straight up. I want you to push those shins into that ball. Yes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now drop the left leg and then pull that leg closer towards that ball. Press into that ball. Put that ball down. Grab behind that leg. We're stretching, kids. Now I want you to bend your left knee and cross that right ankle over it. You can stay just like this or hug that left thigh towards you. Excellent. Slide the right leg out, bring the left leg up. You can either just hold behind it or put the ball against the shin, whatever you want to do. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Now bend that right knee, cross the left leg over it. Knee goes away from you. Pull that quad towards you. Yes. Rock yourself up for that butterfly stretch. Palms your feet together, grab onto your ankles, push your knees down. Feel that stretch in the inner thighs, hip flexor. You might even feel it in your glutes. Lovely. We're going to come all the way up. Meet me at the bar. This bar. All right, so bend one knee. Pull that foot to your glute. Woo. Hang in there. And then take that same leg behind you into a lunge. And if it's my right leg back, lift the right arm. And then reach that right arm to your left and vice versa if you're on the other side. And then flatten your back heel so you stretch through that calf. Yes. And then step in. The other leg, we'll do a quadricep stretch. Pull that heel towards your glute. Lovely. And lunge back. This is kind of abbreviated. Sorry, we're rushing through our stretches. Match the arm as the leg is behind you, and then stretch it away from that leg. Yes. And then flatten that back heel, stretching through that calf. Yes. Bring it back in, turn to face me. I'm going to take my hands on my quads. I'm going to arch my back on an inhale, and I'm going to round it on the exhale. I'm going to inhale, melt those shoulders. Exhale. Give me a nice big inhale up, and an exhale down. And give me one more. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale and exhale. And you've made it. Okay. Woo!